It's a painful thing to see your broilers dying after 4 weeks, a period when they must have, cost you a lot of money. It almost feels like a spell is cast on them, and then going to your chicken pen now becomes a dreadful experience. In this video, I'm going to talk about why this happens and how to prevent or control it. I'll also explain to you the major conditions that causes blood and chickens to die suddenly, and I'm also going to show you how to prevent and manage this condition. So if this is your first time of watching our videos, do ensure you hit that subscribe button and also hit the bell notification so that you get notified each time we post a new video in this channel. Contrary to what most people think about the poultry businesses, chickens don't just die and they are not as fragile as we often think. The problem is that a lot of disease can go unnoticed for days, oftentimes. The chance of chicken survival depends on the farmer's experience and attention to detail. If you are able to notice a disease in good time, then the chances of controlling it is very high. The three major conditions why your chicken dies suddenly include: number one is weak liver or liver damage, number two is heat stress, and the last, which is number three, is sudden death syndrome. I'm going to explain these three conditions one after the other. So let's start with the first one, which is weak liver or liver damage. High protein diet is good for chickens, but too much of protein subjects the liver to intensive work. And the last time I checked, not many broiler farmers care for their chickens' liver the way they ought to. The process of protein metabolism gives off some toxins that the liver has to manage, and this gives the liver a lot of work to do, and continuously loading your chickens with too much protein for growth may in turn impair their liver. So when your chicken are reaching the age of 4 weeks, it's a good time to administer the liver tonic to restore the vigor to the liver. So number two, which is the heat stress. Heat stress is one of the most important environmental stressors challenging broilers production worldwide. Birds, especially broilers, are subject to heat stress when the high air temperature and humidity uncontrollably increase their care body temperature. This heat stress can result in panting, increased water intake, and eventually death. So access to cool, fresh water, ventilation, and adjusted feed schedules can help provide relief to the birds. So the third, which is the last, is sudden death syndrome in broilers. Sudden death syndrome occurs in broilers chicken of all ages and at the onset of sexual maturity in broilers breeders. Affected birds unexpectedly jump in the air, convulse, flip over, and die, and this sometimes is called a heart attack. Mortalities due to this sudden death syndrome ranges from 0.5% to 9.62% in broiler chicken, and from 0.5% to 3.0% in the broiler breeders. Feeding strategies and other management strategies can, limit this sudden death syndrome incidence and damage in your broiler birds.